So the first thing I'm thinking the minute I imagine a matchup like this is you're going to have to stand your ground once Roy gets into your face. You aren't going to be able to just evade and escape everything he does. Your air drift and your size and your weight and your floatiness and your lack of ground speed are going to mean you get caught. Hello? What did I press? It means you're going to get caught all the time for all kinds of things you do. So, like, I imagine you're going to get a lot of, like, dashbacks caught because Roy could just overshoot that with his big-ass aerials and huge ground speed. And huge airspeed, for that matter. So, a lot of this matchup is going to actually be standing your ground once he gets it on you. And using your, like, relatively big buttons as well, like Nair, to sort of keep him out. Or, like, F-tilt, stuff like that. We'll see if you implement that, but I'm guessing that Roy's just going to, like, you know, like, you're going to whiff on Roy or something. Like, here we go. Literally, what did I just say? Like, scenario like this, where you shield something, Roy goes in on you, does a Nair that goes like here. So the Nair's been done, and he's crossed up to about here, and you think to yourself, oh, this gap's really important in the matchup. This, like, how far, like, how you think you can get out is really important in this matchup. This is not enough space to get a dash back out where Roy can't just overshoot it immediately and hit you. So watch what happens. You see that gap and you go, okay, I can dash out here. You dash out, he just immediately runs back in with ground speed. For the record, I know we play a lot. Paisley can't do this. Paisley can't catch up if you dash back here. If you do your ID, initial dash, back here, I can't catch up. So this is probably an instinct that's been burned in through, like, fighting me or other, like, whatever ground speed characters. But Roy's grounded airspeed, it just catches up to you all the time. So in scenarios like this, you have to, like, understand that if you're too close to Roy, you might have to box sometimes and not always just run away. Because he's just going to overshoot and catch you and then get you in a combo. So you can't escape once he's in. And if you're trying to escape with ground movement or with air movement, it's probably not going to work. You have to kind of, like, stand your ground once he's in with your, like, pretty big buttons. I would say Nair and Bear, maybe not Bear, but like Nair, it's very snappy and very big immediately. And then like F-tilt could help in this like scenario where you're trying to like keep him from overshooting you all the time, just kind of boxing him out. That seems insanely helpful here. A lot of this too is probably going to be ledge trapping because Roy gets so much reward if you ever like pick a belligerent ledge option and he's ready for it. So we're gonna watch for that. Crosses up on you. Good uppie. Uppie's important in this matchup, so that's good to be doing. Roll in. Very smart roll in there. Kind of giving yourself some frame advantage with the Zair, then rolling in. That's really nice. Okay, what do we do for ledge trap? Catch ledge jump. Very nice. He ledge jumps again. Okay. So... so, I think something you could benefit from is we're still ledge trapping him as if he's not at kill percent. If you think a ledge jump's gonna come out, I guess the set just started, you're still looking for data and stuff, right? But like, you want to be watching for Roy's ledge jumps. Because Roy's ledge jump is so high reward for him. It is so insanely high reward. Because if he has the airspeed to just go like this and you don't have the airspeed to catch him, he just gets out for free every time. So you have to bully this space right here. You gotta patrol this space more than like any other space in the game. And you have to try and bully it on his timings. So when you're usually ledge trapping, you're usually looking for like certain timings and you're like aware of certain timings. But instead of catching timings for like, oh, neutral get upping, like catch timings for like this area. Because if you shut this down, then he can't get out as easily. Meaning that he's more incentivized to pick an option that goes through here, which stays in lane of charge shot. Right? So a game plan that revolves around ledge trapping him with like bomb and shit here and not killing him for doing ledge jumps is going to be effective at low percent, but not at high percent. At some point, you're going to have to switch up what you do to try and kill him now. Because we could have gotten an opening there. We didn't get one. We're back out. Side B Nair is not a real thing. I hate how everyone at Rose thinks it's a real thing. This just... look, it's just not real. Anyway. We get F tilted. How are we getting back? Good recovery. Good snipe though. No tech. Unfortunate. Good button. Yes, I think this matchup's going to be hard defined by how you behave in Roy's burst range. So, like, just shoulder checking this dude is so helpful. Because first off, this kills. Like, that killed at, like, 130. We get a little bit of rage. But, like, that killed. And a lot of dealing with Roy isn't actually, like, philosophized. Like, the philosophy you should have with it isn't, oh, I'm going to, like, make space and then zone him. Because if you guess wrong on one zoning attempt, so pretend you're standing here. If you guess wrong on one charge shot, like this, you're like, oh, he's going to shield this charge shot, and he doesn't. You know what he does? He just jumps over and gets it on you. You guess wrong one time, and all of a sudden you have to box with Roy. And Roy's pressing a button on you, which you don't want to be happening. So a lot of this matchup isn't actually defined by, like, oh, using his stubby range to zone him out. Like, you're not really going to be able to do that. His ground speed's just way too good. If he gets one correct guess on a certain scenario, he's immediately in. You gotta bully him. You gotta press buttons on his ass. Make him deal with your buttons. I don't care if he has a sword. You can bully this guy. There's blind spots. There's timings you can hit. You've got to bully him. Because you can't just let him run in on you if you guess wrong. Okay, we're resetting. Just playing patient. Okay. Okay. See, there we go. Stuff like that helps a lot. See, like, how this, like, dash back F smash worked? Because you, like, fought as opposed to, like, kind of jumping away or, like, further retreating, because then you're in the corner against Roy at 148. Like, you're getting mileage off of, like, stuffing out burst range. Like, stuffing out, like, attempts at aggro. Again, Nair worked really well there. Look how much damage you've gotten. Just from, like, not, like, Omega challenging. Just kind of, like, I'm gonna play away from you. You're gonna burst into me at some point. I'm gonna try and burst out on you. Like, it's going so well for you. We just roll into Roy. We have no reason to roll here. Why are you scared? I guess you're probably calling a timing of, like, oh, he's gonna jump in and go here. So it makes sense, I guess, in philosophy. But there's so many options he can kill with. He can probably just wait and react. Granted, he picked jab, which is the one thing that won't kill here. Like, F tilt would have killed, up tilt would have killed, down tilt wouldn't have killed. But, you know. Either way, I like the general idea of what's going on right now. Jab whiff, unfortunate. But, like, you've gotten so much damage. A huge lead. Almost. Ooh, yeah, Fair's not going to work because Roy crouches whenever he dashes. So you're not going to be able to snipe him with that. And plus, he's not going to be jumping in a ton with short hops. He's going to use his ground speed, and then once he's in your face, then press a rising button or press, like, a short hop slight delay button. So, like, see how he does, like, roll here? He crouches on you. That's crazy. With down tilt. Has time to shield. Pokes. Doesn't get it. F tilt. See, that's the kind of play that's, like you can box a little bit with Roy. You have buttons that are big enough to box with him. But we get hit by the Roy combo starter. If Roy's sitting at ledge hang, listen. If Roy is sitting at ledge hang, do not, and I mean do not, just run up and try and poke. That's not a real opening. It's a fake deliberate bait. This is the Roy bait. They're like, hey buddy, you want to ledge trap me? Ooh, you want to ledge trap me so bad. I'm in disadvantage. Look at me. Haha, I'm waiting here. Just kidding. Wall rising aerial for like 40%. 41%. And you're disadvantaged again. And now you're above Roy. And granted, he doesn't juggle you properly, but just ledge trap from roll distance, because then you can react to like wall rising button and punish him for it. Or at least block it, right? Okay, good missile. He's gonna go high here. Oh, you're not ready for it. Uppy? No, we could get with Uppy. Oh no. Oh, we are not picking the right buttons. That's fine. We'll just fix them up next time. You can look back at this yourself and be like, hey, what button should I have pressed there? We don't die here, do we? We should. Oh my gosh. Cool recovery. Oh, we don't F tilt. We don't down tilt that whenever we get back here. We don't down tilt this. That's crazy. Okay. Because down tilt would have killed him. Yeah, dashes back right out of grab range. That happened a lot whenever I played Roy against you. Jab back air. Okay, so 170 when we can't kill Roy. How are we going to reliably kill Roy here? Probably dash tech and burst range would be great. Up throw is really reliable here. Full charge shot's great here. F tilt's not really going to kill. It's going to be hard to find time, though, to charge shot in this matchup. But hey, there we go. F tilt. Yeah, you gotta, if you're gonna get a kill, you gotta find some sort of opening, and then around like 90% to like 100%, if you get him off stage, instead of ledge trapping, use that time to get full charge shot up, so that way you just have a kill button on rep that he just can't really deal with without having to constantly like dash block. And if you're getting your opponent to dash block a lot, that opens up grab, right? So. Goes for shitty edge guard, doesn't work. Blind spot again. I think you'll have to maintain composure sometimes. Because, like, if you're doing these up smashes a lot, as, like, I'm going to catch you directly in front of me, Roy's going to shift under them, like, most of the time. Like, he just, yeah, fell for a bait again. It's just, we SD. There's a dash attack here that I liked a lot. Was it here-ish? Yeah, it's that dash attack, right? The catching the, like, full commit dash in, because you want to slow down Roy, and to do that, you have to, like, catch him in his burst range. You have to pre-burst, right? You have to, like, burst before he bursts. We SD, no big deal. Let's go to the next match. I'll get some water, too. So we're down a game that was, like, low-key extremely winnable. So, how are we... What are we doing here? Okay, we're getting ledge trap still. That's fine. We're back. You should get up through, get grabbed, no big deal. You should get up shield, getting caught is just kind of normal. If Roy's ledge trapping you. He gives it up. What do we do here? Oh, that was so close. Good damage. Good, good. Yeah, you have to preemptively. There's a Roy blind spot that can be a little hard to hit, but I'll try and draw it out. So Roy, when he's landing, can cover above him. He wouldn't want to do that, but he can cover above him with up air. Forward air hits like this while starting and then kind of comes down here a little bit. And then he has back air to cover himself while landing. And then he has his really slow, really bad, very linear down air. So you'll kind of notice there's a blind spot, like right about here, where you can hit him. And then I'm also going to draw in blue a section where it's like you're probably safe to try and hit him here too. So like anything from blue to yellow is like you can intercept him from this angle and reasonably juggle him when he's trying to land. Because yes, the forward air is pretty active when it comes down, but these are still blind spots where you can hit him where he's like, if he forward airs and whiffs, then you can just poke him with up air, right? This is the perfect position, these like blues and yellows, for poking with up air. It's really, really helpful. And plus, poking just directly beneath Roy in general, he has to preemptively down air because down air is really slow, so he can't really do it on reaction. So you can just wait under a platform for him to press a button and then start trying to juggle him. Or you could try to intercept early with an up air. And use that high full hop to your advantage. Because Samus has a pretty solid full hop. It goes pretty damn high. But yeah, stuff like that will help a lot, I feel like. Because yeah, you're kind of just like scrapping, looking for like pressure. And like you're catching the... Like, where's it at? Is it back here where he does the drop? Hold on. Yeah, this. So, like, if you up air there, it's poking preemptively before he's actually landing on the platform. He's going to land on platform shield. People just love landing on platform and shielding because they're trying to have you give them frame advantage by doing, like, a minus move. Like, you know, some, like, minus 10 or whatever, or, like, a minus 8 or something. And they're going to use that to jump out, right? Because the thing with juggling on platforms is that juggling on platforms only works if you don't give up enough frame advantage for them to cross you up. So, like, if you're standing here, pretend you're standing here, and Roy's shielding here, you're still winning. Like, in terms of stage position, like, you're winning. Because if he tries to thread through here, you can poke at him. If he tries to drop down, he's in range of charge shot now. He's in the lane for charge shot. And then, if he just jumps up, well, then you're still holding position right here, so you're chilling. So, doing things like, I'm going to run up and go really point blank to his shield and poke at it, is going to make you more susceptible to getting crossed up and then giving up stage. And you're giving up stage too much. Like, you get button all the way back. Big nair. Bursting out of the corner with dash attack, very good. I can tell you're seeing that dash attack is working really well. Back here? Yes, we're good. Greed off of ledge is working out. You're playing like a Roy player. Immediately hit. Yeah, we can take a look at this. You mentioned you were complaining about this. You were like, why does he sometimes just not get hit by bomb? It's probably bomb active frames, which you can take a look at yourself, or it's probably Roy being very like linear. So like let's look at linear as in like his hitbox and stuff. That bomb was just not active. It just wasn't active. I don't know why it wasn't active. Maybe it needs a bit before it can like properly activate, I guess. It probably just didn't start up immediately. Which makes sense for the record. Yeah, that's scenario. If you don't have enough time to set up bomb, I think when you're ledge trapping and you're not holding like your composure, I think you lose composure a lot when you play. Lots of like shaking the head, lots of like, oh, this option didn't work, and you're like kind of like complaining about it or whatever. All these things damage your composure as a player. What the fuck? All these things damage your composure, and composure is really, really important for decision making. So you stop making bad decisions, and start continuing to make good ones. If you are shaking your head after something like hits you, or like something doesn't work, or you pick some dumb option or whatever, or you're like mad that an option didn't work, that's a damage to the mental. That's like it's rotten the wood, right? Like your mental is your foundation, and you can't afford to let things like slip you by. Like you can't afford to be like, you know, like losing focus and losing your general composure by being like, what, this whiff? What the fuck? Why'd that whiff? Like you just gotta tank that shit on the chin and just move on. If things don't work out, like you gotta hold it. But the point is, I think decision making falls apart whenever you lose composure, and I can tell sometimes, at least against me, you lose composure sometimes. And especially since you came off the set heated, that tells me that you lost composure, like really hard towards the end. And to work on composure, you have to change negative reinforcement of like shaking your head no whenever something doesn't work to just kind of nodding. Like the FGC nod, the classic, like you get hit by some shit, you just kind of nod. Because there's always a reason why you get hit for something in this game. Doesn't matter if it's like dumb or whatever. Like you're competing in the game, like there's gonna be dumb shit all the time. And like if you're catching yourself shaking your head no, try and replace that with like nodding. Even if it's the same circumstance. If you whiff an up smash because the move like sucks and has like a weird scoop and just kind of isn't consistent, just nod so that way you're like, I understand this didn't work. Because then you'll kind of be like, okay, now I know it's not going to work next time, so let me replace it with a better option. But if you like shake your head no, you go, oh, this move sucks, or like, oh, why didn't it work? That's not conducive to finding a new solution. And plus it just makes you play with a bunch of negative emotions in your head. And on the whole, if you're competing with a bunch of negative emotions in your head, it's easy to negatively spiral. Notice how when people talk about like, God, I have negative thought spirals. You know how no one ever has positive thought spirals? You ever notice how no one has positive thought spirals? It's because positive thoughts, generally speaking, and just like neutral thoughts in general, don't lead to this sort of like constantly degrading nature of like one-upping itself that negative thoughts do. So try and play with a little more positivity in mind. And just like, it doesn't just have to be like smiling and having fun while playing. That's also like, if something bad happens, something doesn't make sense or whatever, just kind of taking it and being like, yeah, like it is what it is. Just shake it off. It's fine. You have a whole set to play. This is literally game one. You don't have to be like mad or anything. Okay, big poke. Rising Fair just whiffs. Uh-huh. Yeah, the bomb ledge trapping isn't working out super well. Dash check another kill. That move's so helpful here. That move's so good at kill percent. Or just bursting your way out of the corner. Because he's not taking it. Why do we Zair like this? It always pops you up. Like, it's gonna pop you up like 90% of the time. The move's weird as shit. Look. Zair coming in. Like, yeah, you wiggle high. Like, it just swings your hurt box up. I feel like if you're gonna do this, you're gonna get like, imagine if you like jabbed here at like 80. You could die at 80 for this, right? I feel like if you're gonna do it further back. So like go like a little bit further back here and then pull it out. Or at least just like not do it, because like it's okay. I know you're scared of dropping into the lane here, right? You're like, oh, I'm gonna snap here with speed, and because you're afraid of like just going into here while being a floaty. But you have both your double jump and your air dodge, and the call he has to make to catch you doing neutral air dodge while dropping down is he has to go all the way down here, bait it out, fade back down here, and then jump back up with a button. Do you know how much of a commitment that is to hitting that air dodge? He can't just walk off and hit that air dodge. If you air dodge, I would say here. If you air dodge up here, you're probably getting hit reasonably. But like understand that if you're like here and you air dodge and he guesses wrong, you're now fading with iframes into this latter half of the stage, as opposed to if you air dodged up here while you're moving down with iframes, kind of lose them at about this point, and then you're trying to fade back down without iframes, and you have lag from the air dodge. Like, once you enter this sort of like threat lane, just air dodging and then like fading in is fine, because then you're taking space back. He's probably crossing you up with like a you know, with momentum. So like if you find yourself scared of this lane, just spin your air dodge, because like Zaire here literally just snaps your hurt box up here, and it just got you exploded. He even called it out, like he just straight up called it out, and you explode for it.
I mean, granted, it's how I killed Nivrap, but still, I was like, I wasn't ready to prepare.
Hit by a big combo starter, but we're up an entire stock, so we should be fine. Whiff grab, no big deal. Big down tilt. Yeah, this is... you're playing as if you're not against, like, the speed demon. Like, this decision to cover this specifically, like, he has the ability to be so greedy. He can go here, he can go here, he can go here, he can go here, he can go here. Like, there's so many options, and I feel like this bomb is, like, an okay decision, but understand that, like, if you make this guess wrong, he's now here. As opposed to a floatier character where if you guess wrong on the bomb, you can still have time to cover. Roy's already down here. He's fast falling, right? Like, he just gets past. In fact, here he drops down and then tries to hit you with a button, and thankfully you cover it with Nair just in time. But, like, that's just, it's just very risky, and I don't like that bomb a whole lot. Cross up, dash, attack out. Uh-huh. Okay. Ooh, big jump call. That's how you win sets. Alright, bomb ledge trap. Now we have time to set it up. Perfect. Okay, he's close again. He's got a ledge jump here. That works. Okay. Yeah. Did we hit him? Oh my god, we back out. That's okay. Yeah, sometimes if you're ledge trapping, you have to understand that, like, you've seen him ledge jump or jump from ledge, like, 5-6 times now in the last, like, 2 games. Like, just, like, cover this shit. Like, just forward air it or something. Like, I know he's, like, discouraged, quote-unquote, from picking that option because he just got hit for it, but, like, it's Roy. Like, his reward for it is so high, he's gonna pick it a lot. You have to kind of play like your opponent's a little dumb, especially early on in sets, while you're still getting data. You can just kind of operate with the idea that they're, like, a little dumb. Not super dumb, just a little dumb. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember the very first time you finally beat me. It was like, oh, really? Was it 26-1? And then you started beating Taylor Fat 26-1. Yeah. Wait, CSS or was my cloud? It was cloud. That's what it was. Yeah. No, you lost. So you beat me the first time we ever played.
Okay, 1.
I did? Yeah. I mean, it was a great way to end. It was a great way to end.
Good pokes, covering airspace preemptively. I like that. Hit by Roy point blank combo starters. I think if you're gonna try and do this, like, it's like, notice how we start the match and you're at, like, a very good distance. If he jumps in or whatever, you can react to it. If you're, like, ready to charge shot or whatever, you have time to charge shot. But, like, notice how you drop down platform and then make some more space, and then he just immediately comes in. And then you're, like, kind of scrapping. You're like, you're catching the scrap, you're hit, you scrap around a little bit more. There's no point in which, like, a reset is trying to happen, which I guess kind of makes sense because he's really fast. So, like, maybe he's just, here we go, here's a good reset. There we go. I like that. Okay, bomb catch. Let's jump again, he's out. Uh-huh. Yeah, this is, like, your game-winning state. You have to hold this down as much as you can. Just wrong on a guess, no big deal. Rising Zaire, which gets low profiled. Fair sniped, you come back here. Yep. Roll through, good option. Okay. We did the high Zaire again here. That's turned out fine. Got poked. We air dodge in! Oh, good heavens. Yeah, I know you probably expected the move to work, but, like, just don't air dodge in on Roy. If you're gonna air dodge in on, like, I don't know, Min, like, it's fine, because, again, like, her effective range is way further out, but, like, it's a bad reflex to have into a character like Roy, where you're like, oh, I'm gonna air dodge in if this move doesn't work out, or if I get knocked back a little bit. You're probably preemptively air dodging for the knockback to try and, like, save yourself by air dodging out of the blast zone. But still, it's just like, I think there's times later too where you. Oh, he has these. Very cool. So now it's an even game. Just lost his lead. Awesome. I love Rose Holman. Okay, we're almost out. Big poke. Just to S-smash you at 16? What is he doing? Okay, we're holding good space. Very good weight. Yes! Oh, this is so fire. This is the matchup. Look at this. Look at this. This is so cool. So look. You're chilling here. You're threatening with nothing, but you're pressuring, right? You're pressuring. You're kind of seeing what he does. He drops shield. You give him center stage. I pressed it again. You give him center stage. Right here. You give him this spot. You say, hey, buddy. It's glowing, and it's got purple, and it's SSR rank. He really wants to go there. So you try to cover it immediately. You don't get it. But then you know after you whiff that he's going to now take it because you've given him more frame advantage. So you run in and just bully him out of it. That is so quintessential for this matchup. It's so good. Are you ready for jumping? Okay, he goes to ledge instead. Does he ledge jump here? This looks like neutral get up or get up attack? Neutral get up. Oh, it catches. Good shit. Okay. Okay, he's neutral get upping now. Very cool. You're covering it a lot. He's almost in. Oh, we were so close. See, this could have been like a literally almost flawless stock of advantage state if you covered that, but he picked a good option to get out. And now he's almost back in. This is mostly a matchup of like how are you two playing advantage state. Like who's going to advantage state the other one the hardest. It's not really like a game of like neutral openings or anything. Good kind of dashing around, like playing with the space you have. Doing these like dashes while he's not close enough to burst in is really powerful. So you're definitely getting used to the matchup by this point. Okay. Bomb ledge trap. He rolls past you, no big deal. Another blind spot up smash. Yeah, I just maybe replace this with something else. Unless he's directly above you. Because he also has a lot of, like, he doesn't have a lot of drift, he has like a little bit of drift here, right? If he's floating, this probably catches, but you might have to turn it around. Because he, like, kind of pops backwards after the up B is done. Like, you could also just wait, right? And, like, back air. Rather than doing this up smash, because he has to land. He's in free fall. Like, he can't do anything besides land here. So, you can just stand here and wait. And then if he goes beneath platform, F smashed. If he goes above platform, back air. You can just kind of react to that. Or if not back air, then nair and get him like really far off stage again. Ooh, very greedy from him. Air dodging all the way in. It works out though. Okay, trying to catch. Good catch. Nice. Very good. 156. We have to pull out a kill button here or something. Kill button. Okay, I see the up tilt. That's a kill button. 159. Don't get the back air. Up he kills? Yes, up he kills. Shut up, Roy. Loud ass. Uh-huh. Did you try and do a jump from ledge option 3 times in a row? 1, 2, 3. We are taking advantage back with our buttons. That is what we are doing. He has turned out okay. That's an unfortunate whiff. That's crazy. Big F tilt. Almost gets the run off. I don't know why he back aired. You weren't behind him. Spot dodges. Jab back air. Okay, so this is closer to an even game. So how did we lose so much? We had a huge lead and we kind of lost it. How did that happen? So we got in the corner. Okay. We ate 7%, so we got reset for trying to do an option off ledge. That was like ledge to hop button. We got sniped again for ledge hop button. And then he shielded a ledge hop button. Whiffed a back air on it because you crouched down. And then in the scrap, you get a button press. And you don't really take the space. You just kind of like hold here. Now you take the space. There we go. Dash back a little bit. Go for the grab on expecting him to land with an aerial. He gets frame advantage here. Runs in. Scrap again. We get an opening. Okay, cool. Oh, we're trying to grab that? Let's see. Forward air. Yeah, double jumps out. He has all his resources. So that kind of makes sense. That he'd jump out. You could honestly, I feel like you could kind of go for like baits and stuff here in this scenario. Like you are aware that your opponent is aware that charge shot is an option. So if you catch a double jump here, like if you just kind of run up and just like forward air this, you catch double jump and you get a more of a resource for continuing advantage state as opposed to just getting your damage and resetting and maybe holding advantage. I guess it's kind of your decision. I think implementing some baits could help a lot in general, which you already do a fair bit of baits. But the real problem here just seems to be like you're just losing a bunch of damage in the scrap and picking bad buttons to sort of scrap around. This looks very difficult. I can tell this is difficult. Big poke. Okay. Nice. Big advantage here. Okay. Oh, we give it up. Do we accidentally bomb onto the platform? Is that what it is? Bomb in front of the platform. Doesn't catch him doing the rising aerial because you know he's going to do that. Uh-huh. Rolls in, he sees you go to neutral, get up.
A lot of these characters, that's,
Uh-huh.
Nivrap didn't want to
Get a smash, we're trying to do landings there. That's fine. Oh, we are buttoning our way out of the corner. And he's like just waiting. He's just waiting for a button in these advantage scenarios. Big. Runs up, does a rush button, you have no jump, and you die. Don't... You're burning so many resources trying to get back onto, like, ledge, like, every time. It's strong because you don't want to have to pick a ledge option, I get it. But, like, it's just, you're getting hit for it now. And you've been getting hit for it a lot. If you catch yourself getting hit for it, honestly, because, like, if you're spamming it and it's working, I'm not going to tell you not to do it. But if you're getting hit for it, like, 2 or 3 times in a row, I would change your, like, reflex option here from being I'm going to do it again to I'm going to just pick the same thing and go to ledge. Because go to ledge gives you iframes. Again, you get rolls you can get through with iframes. You can do neutral get up, which gives you iframes. Like, all these things. None of this stuff gives you any iframes. None of this gives you any, like, actual defensive options that give you movement with iframes to work with. It's all just, like, I'm going to press a button into you and challenge your button. And as much as you can sometimes bully with Roy, and these scenarios where if you guess wrong, you die, it's very rough. Because, like, here, you get forward air to 92, and you die. So he just held advantage state for so long, catching you trying to do, like, greedy, instant timing really quick, like, options to skip ledge. But you do get a game after this, so I want to see what game this is and how this goes. Back to Battlefield. Drop a bomb. Okay, we're holding. Very good. Nice. We're holding still. Okay, ready for ledge jump? Not ready for ledge jump. I wish it's hard to explain, but, like, a character... Okay, I'm going to give you a very basic rule of thumb. If character has 3 traits, we're going to list 3 traits here. Fast faller, good airspeed, GAS stands for good airspeed, and fast. If these 3 traits are true, you should be really ready for ledge jump. You should assume instead of neutral get up, it's going to be ledge jump until proven otherwise. Prioritize this one, because this one gets so much reward if he's right? And to cover ledge jump, you can either try and catch it point blank over here, or you can just back up to hold the space and not, like, be able to react if he ledge jumps and then dash back, you know, rather than having to try and, like, hard call it out for the button to kill him for it. But yeah, if these 3 traits are true, like, be ready for ledge jump as opposed to anything else, because, like, you should be operating now with the, like, the game plan building around I'm going to catch your ledge jumps. I feel like you should build your game plan with ledge trapping around that, rather than these, like, very disciplined, like, always got neutral get up. Because, like, we just guess wrong here, because we go to neutral get up, and he's ledge jumping, and now he's an advantage, and we're getting ledge trapped. But he gives it up. You're back on. He does get up option. Yeah, these 2 options are just, like, Roy's high-value options. The best way to deal with those is... I'm going to show you a position you take. So, watch. He grabs ledge here. You're standing here. This is in pretty much unreactable range of him doing rising aerial. It's maybe reactable. It's probably like 25, 30 frames to get up here. So it's like technically reactable, but like you're in a set. It's winner's quarters. You're down. Excuse me. You're down a game. It makes sense. But like in this scenario, covering ledge jump just means going over here. It just means going over here and being ready. Because then when he ledge jumps over here, and gets all the way up to here where I'm circling, now, instead of being positioned here and reacting to it in time, you're positioned over here and reacting to it in time. And then you can still threaten it with your buttons, right? Because when you're wrong, when you guess wrong on his ledge option and you're standing here, and he's royal ledge jump, he's all the way up here. And that's just going to get you blown up. Or it's not getting you blown up, you're going to take a lot of damage from it. It's just not good.
Versus like walking on all the other games.
Big back air? Nice ledge jump catch. There's the ledge jump catches. Another one. Oh, we guessed wrong on it. Why do you... Is this intended to catch? Because this is not with the assumption that you're catching... Oh, you're trying to catch roll here. You're looking for roll. I see why you would probably lose composure a little bit against an opponent like this, who's just ledge jumping in every time, or pressing button from ledge every time. I get why you lose composure against this, because like you're like, oh, he should pick the quote unquote smart thing. Now these two things have been discouraged. He should go here. Nope, he's gonna press this, and I wouldn't let a character and player like this push me around. Like, I wouldn't let. If this is what's happening, I need you to blow him up for it every time. Like, just mash covering ledge jump. Because that way, then he picks an option to go over here. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta cover it every time. An opponent like this, who is repeatedly picking the square option, and you're ready for it, you're giving him, like, a square hole, and you're waiting in the hole with, like, you know, like in the shadows with your weapons and whatnot. And you're, like, letting him come in and you're hitting him. But then you're like, okay, he's not gonna go here anymore, so I'm gonna change to a different hole. You know, and you go over there, but he's still just square pegging it, you know? And opponents like that, you just have to blow up every time. Let them get, like, humiliated for their mistake, you know what I mean? Like, don't just hit it a couple times, they'd be like, alright, now my opponent's gonna adapt. Like, you gotta break them. You will break them until that habit is, like, forced out of their body, and then you can start doing this shit. Make them do, like, neutral get up even when you're standing point blank ready to cover it. Or, like, when you're just, like, sitting here with charge shot, ready to cover it. Like, that's what you want your opponent to be doing. You want to break them of this habit. You want to absolutely beat this habit out of them. And you want to exploit it as often as you can. You want to try killing them at, like, 70 for it. That's what you want to be doing. Because you can't let Roy get away with this. Players like this, you just have to bully the shit out of them. Like, you have to just bully their options that they're picking and mashing. And find unique ways to hit them for it and explode them as often as you can. Because you're going to get so much mileage out of it. It's the difference between, like, winning, like, a couple games that are close and scrappy to, like, blowing somebody up. Not ready for ledge jump again. Yeah. I guess we were ready for instant double jump. Is that what it was? I don't know why we're charging charge shot up here. I guess I see the idea of, like, shooting charge shot at him, but you don't do it. You air dodge or something. So, could have been a misinput. But, again, we lost stage for it. We're coming back now. Big poke. There's the neutral get up. Finally got one after the bomb was coming down. I guess he only neutral get ups if the bomb's coming down, or he thinks he can evade bomb with ledge jump. Or jump from ledge or something. Scrappy, making distance. Good air-to-air catch. Nice charge shot. You might just have to, like, just position rather than using the bomb, because I feel like if you're... Yeah. Roy has a lot of maneuverability with the up B. You can't checkmate him. This is an attempt at a checkmate. But Roy still has a lot of flexibility in the angles and the height he can do up B at. And he can do, like, a really sharp horizontal angle. That's kind of like this. He can go, like, if he's out here, he can go like that. Or he can go, like, really high like this. So you're trying to checkmate him with this, like, bomb into forward air scenario. And it's not checkmating him because he has more flexibility than you're ready for. So I would just ledge trap or just try and, like, do, like, fade off forward air rising without having to use the bomb to waste more time. Okay. Oh, almost stuffed the jump get out. Jump get out? The jump out of shield. Double jump in? Does not double jump in. Neutral gets up again. Okay, now we've kind of beat the habit out of him. There we go. Caught his ledge jump. Okay, ledge jump. Fuck! Do you see what I mean? Like, he's like, I'm going to press a button off ledge. I'm going to see the opening. I'm going to press a button off ledge. Even if there's bombs in my face, sorry. I'm going to press a button here. I don't care. And you're setting up the bomb when he's not, like, gonna have time. He's not gonna give you the time to respect it, and he just hits you for it, and then he gets out. Like, just nair. I'm so serious. Nair or downward angle F tilt instead of, like, propping up that bomb, or, like, it's gonna sound insane, but, like, shield it and then up B here because he's at 145. He might die for it, or dash back F tilt maybe to catch the whiffing of the forward air, like, preemptively. Don't dash, like, on reaction. you just kind of can't react to this. Like, instead of doing this here, I would already be dash backing, and I would wait a little bit and then F tilt to catch this like attempt at something. Hold on, it's here. Here we go. Instead of doing this, I would just run to neutral get up, then dash back to bait out that while rising forward air or something, and then F tilt it.
What is that thing that?
Or charge shot it.
What's that thing that?
Okay. Ooh, big downer. Big dunk. Insanely good game here.
That's hard. Yeah, that's hard. That's hard because your brain goes like.
Okay.
Gives you the false persona.
Waits in the tag. This is good from him. Ooh, you up smash again. Don't get it. Lots of. We took 60? How did we take 60? What the fuck? What the fuck? How did we take 60? How the fuck did we take 60? Poke that. Drop shield. Yeah. Okay. We're back. Good get up attack there. That's smart. He just jumps the grab. Okay, thank God we don't die. Oh, I was gonna be really mad if we died. Yeah, neutral get up shield. He's ready for it. That's just for ledge trapping 101. Good shark. Okay. Oh, he rolls through. Die here. Yeah. There's a good dash back. How'd that dash back work? Is it because he used Nair? Oh, you were like just in time with enough space. That was very precise. Don't catch neutral get up. That's unfortunate. Good poke out. Good forward air. He's just like just running into you and then jumping up. And you should be airing him for it, and you are. Ooh. You could have naired this, probably. Yeah, you can just back up and nair that, I guess. It's unexpected though, so. And you're reacting to the jump and not the air dodge, so it's good. It's just mixed from him. Okay, slow missile. Try to cover the double jump. Okay, this should be a checkmate of some kind. Nope, he ledge jumps out. Okay. So what happens here? He just bomb explodes, but he has iframes. He just ledge jumps out. If you jump full hop, like if you're ready for this like timing, you can jump full hop up air. I think you're losing a lot of ledge trap scenarios, and you're losing advantages that you could have had. Another attempt at side B nair. He just fades under it. That sucks. But the up B catches and you kill. Yep. Cool. Okay, final game. Nerves are up. What are we doing? Oh, big mix. 26. Nice. Nice. Big sharking. Ooh, we're back here. We fade out to get a punish. Ooh, very snappy punish. Okay. Just grabs you. No big deal. He's going to do that. That's fine. Big up B. Ooh, very ready for the air to air. That's perfect. This is really strong. Yup, this is strong play. Look how much damage you're getting. This is so much damage. This is damage. This is, you're winning so hard right now. Yup. Yup. Back up. Okay, back up. Okay. That's fine. Oh, if you nared that, you had it. Oh, but you still got it. Okay. So, this game is so in your favor now. What happens? What goes wrong? We get side beat on dash back, because again, we dash back out next to Roy. Okay, we roll in? Is that what we do? How do we roll in? Oh, he's just ready for it, okay. Okay, we use air to get out. Nice. Nice. Jumps charge shot. I think you're trying to snipe certain things and you're just, it's risky because you're giving up positioning. So like watch how like when you whiff here, he just goes completely over you and you lose the position. I think if you're gonna poke, try and poke in like this lane from this position rather than being super aggressive here, because you're just holding a position here. Like, let's just back it up. Like, notice how you're on the defense here and you're holding a great, well, you're holding a defensive position. Like, you're like, hey buddy, deal with me. I'm right here, pal. I'm standing here. You're a little too close. I'd back up a little bit. So you do back up. But then you jump back in, right? And you're probably looking for, like, covering... Yeah, that is definitely to cover, like, a grounded dash in. But notice how you can, like, still play back. and have time to react to anything he does, you're making preemptive calls, which is probably because you're nervous and this is a high intensity set. So, like, I just feel like you don't want to be giving up positions like this as often as you are. Like, you can still play really well here. And just do, like, just dash back, just catch his shit, just shark it, you know. Shark it with up airs. Like, you just lose so much of advantages. Okay, big F tilts. Goes under the fair, is what it is. Lands with up air on you. Okay, base out your double jump when you get scared. Kind of knows that now. You can't spot dodge against Roy and on ledge, especially when side B's there. You have to like roll out usually, or like jump out sometimes. That can help. Maybe like jump air dodge if you want to be really creative, or just hold block, right? Because holding block means unless he's gonna like break your shield, which side B can't always do unless it's like really low. If you're holding block, he has to grab you, and he gets like no real reward off of grab. It's just getting grabbed, which is no big deal. If he has to break your defense of like, I'm gonna hold block here, I'm not gonna do anything crazy. If he has to break your defense by doing dash grab, when you are the one standing here and he's ledge trapping you over here, and you're just holding block, and he has to dash up and grab you to break your defense, that means he's committing to a dash grab to break your defense, which you can just explode people for. You could not let people get away with that very often. It's so laggy. Like, if you could punish that, you could, like, murder people. You gotta make them break your defense. I feel like. You're just kind of, you're giving up, like, you're panicking when there's, like, nothing really there. It's all preemptive threats that aren't fully existing right now. But great air airs. Forward air drops, no big deal. Okay, do we get a safe punish? Good. I agree with safe punish here. Excellent catches. You should Omega win this. I don't know how you lose this. You should now Mega win this. You have him on ledge trap. Okay, does he ledge jump? Okay, there's the roll. You can tell he's very scared now. Ready for ledge jump, ready for ledge jump. We were so close. When I've been saying ledge jump here, by the way, I do mean both ledge jump, like the actual option, and jump from ledge. Like drop down, jump from ledge. If you F-tilt this, or you just do short hop nair, you catch him before the button comes out. See how like the startup would get caught if you did like immediate short hop nair? Because nair's so fast. That could have worked out so well for you. You could have got a whole stock and been... You could have been an entire stock up. But now we got... Oh, our F-tilt got caught by landing up there. That's crazy. Oh, we're so greedy. Oh my gosh. Just not... Ah! Why are we doing that there? Let me die. Yep. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Look at... these Zairs just lose you entire sets. Like... I poke. Zair in gets caught by Nair 1 because you're just like, it's just doing a slow floaty thing where you just jump up above ledge. You get hit for it. You air dodge in, which is the Roy, the pro Roy reflex to do instead of like air dodge into a platform or something where you just objectively can't die. We back up a little bit. We poke. We guess wrong. We get punished out of shield for it, and then you do another greedy option off ledge, and he goes under it because he's kind of short, and then you die at like 70. Oh my gosh. Yeah, now the game swung entirely in his favor. Now he can just kind of play safe and poke you a little bit and never really die for it. But, never mind. Even game. Even game. What do we do? Oh, you're so close. I don't think you have to charge out there. You can just nair there. Great. Oh, he spot dodges. Okay. Air dodge out against Roy. Yeah. Okay, we try to shark. He punches you for it. Button from ledge. Neutral get up. Hey, we're out. Look at that. See? The power of neutral get up. The power of neutral get up. Okay, is he going to do something? Okay, resets. You can punish this here. Ooh, okay, no F smash. That's fine, though. Okay. This is winnable. Back throw? Okay. Ledge jump's probably coming. Ledge jump or button from ledge. There's ledge jump. Okay, we're not ready for it, though. Okay. We spin double jump. Do we get something bad happen here? Do we die for that? We live. Wow. He was... Okay, that's just him being, like, low-key goated. He just kind of called out your dash attack here. Notice how you haven't, like, done those, like, dash attacks out of corner in a while because you've been trying to skip ledge by doing, like, a rising button or something. So you haven't really had access to this option because you've been getting hit before you even get, like, before you even land and have time to use it. Because that was working really well before and it's not working now because you haven't had a chance to use it. Because you've been jumping from ledge or you've been doing whatever, you know? So we're back. Yep, just not ready for ledge jump. And maybe you tried to finally call it out. I can't tell. That looks like neutral get a catch instead, actually, or roll. Nope, it's ledge jump, and then you whiff, and then you do a, like, you react to him being above you, and try to do a dash back, but he gets caught, and then he back airs you, and then you lose the set. Yeah, that game was so insanely in your favor at the start, and then we picked ledge options that got caught because we were actually skipping ledge, and he blew up for you. You tried to like 75 at one point, and Roy's gonna punish you for that really hard. Yeah, I'd pay close attention to that. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'd pay really close attention to when you're doing that, and just catching whether or not you're really getting away with it or not, or if you're getting blown up for it. If you're getting blown up for it, just kind of like, I don't know, just just like take a minute to like nod and be like, yeah, shouldn't do that again. Understood, you know, because like repeatedly shoveling it in there got you killed so many times throughout the set. It's very unfortunate. But that's extremely winnable. I would just look back at what I said and maybe review it a little bit, make a little notes section in your phone or something of like 3 or 4 tidbits of things to look for next time, and be ready for like just ledge jumps, jump from ledge buttons from Roy, Croy in general too. Be ready for that stuff, and ledge jump's very good in this game. Ledge jump is extremely good, and you got to be ready for it, especially with fast fallers. It's gonna be their default option. It's gonna be their high reward option. It's gonna be their fast tempo option too. Just play with that stuff in mind. I think you'll have a lot better luck next time. That's all I've got to say about it.